Hello and welcome to Goldenheart. This is a linear RPG that is an action-adventure game, and if you would like to check it out, there is a link in the description. So let's start and begin. What is our name? Oh, I have no idea, actually. I'm just gonna do this. There we go. We'll play on normal mode. You can play on Souls mode as well if you so desire. I'm probably not going to be good enough for that, so that's absolutely fine. Maybe we should just turn back. We can't. The way we came is blocked now too. Well, I'm not going any farther. What if there are more of those things out there? Revan's right. It's too dangerous to continue. We should stay put until we know what we're dealing with. Maybe there's a village nearby. The locals must have an idea how to navigate. What was that? Whoa, Neth, are you all right? I think so. The air feels warm and dry, and you smell food cooking. And we have a little book here. The team has decided to camp here indefinitely. Too risky to continue the expedition under current circumstances, working to find a route to any nearby settlement, finding recently used pathways to have become blocked by ancient hewn stone slabs, some with foreign markings. The mutated animals seem more concentrated around these anomalies. Something very strange is happening. Magic? Perhaps the locals know more. Alright, so we're going to get out of here. You can press shift to toggle your sprint or your walk. Aha, we have another book. I'm going to tell the others about my recent dreams, but how can I make them understand what I feel in these dreams? A dream is just a dream, I guess, but I can't describe this feeling of being not truly alone in them lately. And I am now almost drowning myself, thank you. Yes, that's great, isn't it? Yeah, if you want to check out the game, by the way, there is a link in the description. I think I may have said that already. Hey, Ref. I don't know how long we'll be stuck here, but it doesn't hurt to be prepared. I think once we get our bearings, we can pick up where we left off. Neth's had his nose buried in his books all morning. I wondered if he figured anything out. Are you hungry? Syl is catching them faster than I can eat them. There you are. Revan agreed to let us use his woks as shields, as long as we leave one in the kitchen. Also, I tried out pretty much every tool in the wagon, but obviously the machete is going to be the most practical as a weapon. So your armaments await thee, and may they aid you to vanquish many a foe, noble. Seriously though, you better go ahead and grab him now. Dara is about to ask you to go look for Marin. Alright, so now we can take a bow, and you can use a bow of course, and you can also use a melee weapon as well, and we're going to be using a machete, and there we have it. Alright, we are now ready for action. Yes indeed. Okay, so where do I go? Where do I go now? Ah, hello there. We might have someone down here. Hello, Ref. I realized something a moment ago. Those things we've been seeing, I know them from a story my grandma told me. In the story, the thing didn't want to be shaped that way. It was really embarrassed. So embarrassed that it became awful. That's how the story went. It became awful. I never really thought much of stories like that as a kid, but now I wish I could remember the ending, you know? Well, yes, I wish you could as well, actually. Yes. Okay, so do I want to speak to these two? I think they're probably just chilling, aren't they? But I can't see anyone else. Is there a map? Nope. There's not going to be a map. Nope. It's a bit of an old school experience in that sense. Maybe we'll get a map later on, I don't know. Aha, good morning, Ref. Unfortunately, this book hasn't been much help yet. There is a reference to great walls of stone and disfigured and monstrous creatures, but only in the context of a severe disruption to the... And then I can't really translate this next word. I think it's some kind of ideograph, like those symbols Marin found. I hope she comes back with some answers. Well, yeah, me too. Me too. Alright, so I guess what I'll do is maybe just make my way out of this little area here. Bear in mind, we only have 20 HP. That is something that we are going to be, we're going to be a little bit hard-pressed, potentially, if we're not so good at fighting. Shh, there's a mutant jumping tarantula creeping up on us right now. Poor little fella. Listen, Ref, I think we need to check on Marin. Do you mind? She said she would be back by now, and I'm starting to get worried. I'm afraid looking for answers is going to lead her straight into more trouble. Now that you're properly armed with our kitchen supplies, you better get going while the path is still clear. Alright, whoa. Big bugs. Scary. Oh, hello. Ooh, okay, thank you. Thank you very much for dropping some HP. And bear in mind, we do have stamina as well. Continue to the next area. Yes, that is indeed what we will do. Mount Tuldenorrea Trail. Alright, let's look around. Let's look around and see what we'll see. Aha, okay, so we got an enemy over there. I'm actually not entirely sure if we gain experience or anything like that, so maybe it's a good idea for me to just... I don't think I need to kill this, so I will probably just leave it alone. Aha, we have a little bit of a climbing opportunity here, and we got some enemies. The rock wall looks like you might be able to climb it. Yes, indeed, look at that. Okay, very nice, very nice. We got this. This is going to jump on me once again. That's fine, though. Nice damage. Thankfully, we got nice heals from these guys. Thankfully, they're giving us a lot of healing. We don't really need to worry too much about that. And then we can make our way up here. Ooh, ooh, what do we have? Oh, what was that? I don't even know what that was. I think that was, I think that was an arrow or something. Ooh, we have a little bit of a symbol here. And this leads us... Aha, hello. What was that? It was a trap? I assume that was a trap of some kind. Alright, well, we don't need to worry about that too much. We are still absolutely 100% fine here. And we can just make our way up this very narrow path. Thankfully, I am not absolutely awful at first-person platforming, at least right now. I'm going to assume later on I might be, though. Dependent on a number of factors. Yes, you never know. Oh, hello there. Okay, not too bad. There we go. Now we can just jump over this. Be careful. Don't jump on any of these things, because they are obviously going to do some damage. Very spiky little guys. And we got a little pressure plate right there. Aha! Do you see what I see? There is a treasure chest. I think. Or something along those lines, at least. It should just be over here. Ah, no. It's a pressure plate. Another one. Ah, there we go. See, now that was the thing that I was hitting earlier, and I thought to myself, oh yes, that's definitely going to be something, somewhat necessary, And clearly, it is indeed necessary. Alright, very good. Now, I'm just going to actually go over here real fast, just to make sure that I'm not missing out on anything, because, let's face it... Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, well, goodbye. Oh, that is hilarious. Okay, yeah. So some enemies, as you can quite clearly tell, seem to have weak spots, or shall we say strong... okay, yeah, I did not mean to do that. Or, shall we say, they're immune to physical damage if you don't hit them in the correct location. At least that seems to be the case right now. Aha! There we go! We reached the nice little section where we can go through here. And there is another pressure plate. There's a door over there. I'm assuming that the pressure plate will open that. Yes, indeed. Aha! A little bit of a puzzle. Alright, well, this is going to be somewhat simple for us, I guess. Is it? The question is it? I need to find something to weigh this down. That's the question, because look at this. Obviously, I don't think I can run over there in time. No, not in a million years. But this thing, I can't move this, as you can tell. You can take a look at the controls, by the way, anytime by going into this menu. So if you do want to see the controls and actually, you know, figure out what you need to do or whatever, then this is obviously a good place to go. But we don't really need that right now, because what we're looking for is a weight of some kind. Let me see if I can find it. Ah, that is a very big... Ooh, okay, that was actually kind of close. I was a little bit worried about that for a real quick second. You may have thought, oh yes, this game is way too easy at the very beginning. But no. You see exactly what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's exactly why. Alright, so we killed this, but now I'm wondering... Aha, there is a teleport in that particular little tree there. Okay, I'm wondering if we can find... we need to find some containers. Oh, okay, it is a puzzle. Clearly. Yes. It is a puzzle. So all of these are teleports. I see. Okay, so how does this actually help me? That's the question. How does this actually help me? Because from my perspective, this just teleports me into the same exact place every single time. I don't think this helps me in any way. Right? I mean, look, this doesn't do anything for me. I definitely need to go that way, I assume. Huh, alright. Ah, there we go. I have found the correct teleport. And we now have this, which we can now take with us. As you can see. There we go. Okay, so it was basically just the teleport at the very end of the path, which is a little bit funny, considering. Alright. So, let's make our way back. And then we can put this on the pressure plate. And then we'll be fine to continue onward, and then we'll be good. Yes, I have a bad feeling about this, though, because I am extremely low in HP, and most of the time, enemies are able to do a little bit of damage every single... Ah. What? Is that an enemy? Or... Ah, yes, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so we have a little friend now, and I don't really want him to get injured, so hopefully he's not going to follow us. Okay, let's just do this. Nice. There we go. Okay. A little bit of a rock slide right there. You notice something tied around the neck of the quail. Please visit me at my home at the top of the mountain pass. There is an important matter I'd like to discuss. Or Loma. Alright, well, At the top of the mountain pass? Is that all the way up there? It's going to be a little bit of a slog for me, that's for sure. Alright, let's try and get this out here. Nice, 2 shots to kill these. Get some health back and not take any damage from those guys. From the rocks falling down, thank you. And there is Marin, I believe. Hi, Ref. Sorry, I never came back to camp. I must admit, I'm a little absorbed here. Have you ever seen anything like this? The markings on this door seem to be related to the symbols I found throughout this region. It's my hypothesis that if we draw the correct symbols on the door, it may open by the will of some ancient magic force. But I have not been able to determine the proper combination. Will you look around and see if you can find anything that will point us in the right direction? Here, take some of my chalk. Maybe you'll have better luck than I. Okay, you were given a piece of chalk. This is not my strong suit, Mr. Marin. I am going to have a pretty terrible time of things here. You're much better at this than I am, that's for sure. Okay, so what do I have to do? Aha, I see. Alright, so... Okay, no, that's purely not... That's just not going to work, I'm sorry. Do I have to randomly try things, or... How is this going to work? Have I seen anything like this? I don't think so, to be honest. There is no way. Not in a million years. My notebook has nothing in it. Seem to be related to the symbols I found throughout the region. If we find them... okay. I've not been able to determine the correct... Okay, fine. In other words, we need to explore. We need to explore a little bit more and try to find a couple of extra symbols, and then we'll be able to ascertain what the correct combination is. The air around you feels somehow electrified. Your good health has been restored. Yes, absolutely fantastic, thank you. And we also have this over here. Am I getting attacked by something? It's one of these things. Okay, well, thankfully I'm not getting killed by this because I am indeed on this. I must have narrowly avoided getting attacked by that. That's quite funny. And then we can make our way down here. I'm going to assume it is going to follow us. Yeah, no, goodbye. I'm not attacking those rockworm things, if I can help it. These guys are not too difficult for us, at least. And there is another pressure plate down there. It seems like we can come back up here if we so desire. So it's probably a good idea. But you know what? I gotta say, I haven't seen any of these symbols before, so I'm kind of a little bit worried. Oh dear. I'm worried about this too. Aha! There is a hidden boulder thing over there. Oh, dead! Ow, that hurt! Whew. Yeah, scorpions, they are hard. They are very, very hard. Thankfully, the game saves quite often, as you can see right here, so we are basically right back at Marin, which is fantastic. I think that's a really, really nice saving system because, let's face it, come on, you know, scorpions, they're hard. You're going to need some skill to fight those. Anyway, if you would like to check out Goldenheart, this is a wonderful love letter to linear RPGs of yesteryear. There is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.